Thanks for checking in on this Friday. I'm meteorologist Todd Nelson with a look at your national coast-to-coast forecast. Of course, one of the big stories nationwide is the California wildfire situation. These were explosive fires that developed earlier this week, and the large one there is actually the Thomas Fire up in Ventura County. This is a picture from the International Space Station as it flew over yesterday, and Astro Comrade, one of the astronauts there, took a picture of that. But that Thomas Fire, if you can believe it, has consumed more than twice the size of Washington, D.C., up to about 115,000 acres, and it was growing so rapidly earlier this week that it would have consumed New York Central Park in about 15 minutes. So that is significant, but there's a map of where those fire smoke plumes are located. Again, new fires have been popping up, but a total of 6 fires burning almost 150,000 acres. Nearly 200,000 people have been evacuated from their homes, and almost 6,000 firefighters working on these blazes. And unfortunately, the Santa Ana winds continue, but they are starting to weaken, which is good news, but it is still very breezy and very dry. So there are those wildfires. The big one is at Thomas Wildfire. Critical wildfire conditions do continue today all the way down through Southern California. A number of red flag warnings again today, likely to continue through tomorrow with wind advisories and high wind warnings. We've had wind gusts in some locations approaching 80+ miles per hour in the mountains. So part of the reason why it's been so intense is because of this very large and resilient ridge of high pressure that is allowing those winds to intensify. In the meantime, it's also producing this very intense trough of low pressure. That's why it's been so cold in the eastern half of the country, but it is dropping those temperatures quite a bit. And how about this from the southern U.S.? We're talking some winter weather headlines. It's been 4 years since winter storm warnings have been posted in southern Texas, but that's where we could have some slushy snow accumulations through the next couple of days.